What's up, everybody? Well, way to start the video. And start the video like... Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to our channel. This is Jose.
And Katie.
On today's video, we're driving on 301. And we're going to drive clear through Riverview. But we're starting off in Parrish because I want to show you what it's like to drive down 301. And a lot of the growth and development starts so far away from Riverview. As you can see, there's a sign here saying 34 miles to Tampa. I wanted to start the video here simply because it'll illustrate to you how much this area is growing. So I know you guys understand is like the Tampa area is huge and growing. We're really right outside of Bradenton almost, but we're heading to Tampa. And this area is growing like crazy. New communities everywhere. Literally, we're now leaving Parrish. There's a lot of slowdowns due to construction. But behind us is Parrish, and then Fort Hammer, Foxley, and Lakewood Ranch, and it's all one continual suburb. Like the whole thing just connects. But for Riverview, I want to start way out here, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what this whole area looks like. Sorry about our windshield being a little dirty. There's some pollen in the air for some reason. I don't get why.
It's pollen season.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it almost the end of winter, or is there still more winter left?
We're almost to the end. March, it usually starts heating up.
Yeah, one piece of water floating away. Once that's gone, it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Lots of slowdowns due to construction. Right now, we're almost to Buckeye Road. So we're just north of Parrish on 301. And you guys will get to see the amount of communities and growth that's growing into this area. One of the most beautiful areas in the state of Florida, I'm not going to lie. This area is really gorgeous with huge communities. This one's called Bella Lago. Whole bunch of brand new communities going up in there. This area, I love it. I mean, I really like this suburban area. Especially between Lakewood Ranch and Parrish is really nice. Now we're entering Sun City Center, and then after we leave Sun City Center, we're going to Riverview, and then you enter Tampa. But the growth out here is just crazy. This is called Bella Lago, which is beautiful lake in Italian, I think, or Spanish or something, or Spangled Italian. Beautiful day to be on the road. Blue skies like we like. We're in Florida, so the grass is green even though it's the winter. Palm trees here and there. Lots of traffic slowdowns. GPS says we would save some time if we went on 75, but we don't want to do that. We'll be entering our first slowdown here. I'm going to guess it's related to road work. Prepare to be stopped, Katie. That would require slowing down at some point.
I think they eliminated that because they're knocking down the flagger signs.
So we're approaching Buckeye Road, and there's a few things. There's the barn at Lone Acres over here. Looks like it's like a barn or something.
It looks like a barn or something. Wow, Jose. That's creative.
There's a barn down there. No, there's a few things I want to show you guys in the area. Like the only antebellum plantation in South Florida is
like the barn of the plantation.
Got that barn down there. The only antebellum plantation in South Florida is actually in Bradenton and Ellington, north of the Manatee River, which is not really South Florida because we agreed in our last video that South Florida starts south of the Manatee River. It's on the north bank of the Manatee River. So that's a little bit of an issue because we disputed on our channel where South Florida begins, and we said it's the Manatee River.
Yeah.
But this plantation is said to be the only one in South Florida.
Yeah.
But it's north of the Manatee River, which will make it not South Florida.
I think people consider Tampa as South Florida.
I don't know.
Tampa, Orlando.
No, that's Central Florida.
Orlando?
Central Florida.
Yeah.
That's south. I think it's like a line between Melbourne to, I think Melbourne. trail down there. Got that lamb trail down there.
Because anything north of like Tampa and Orlando is like.
Imagine how it's just like 5 acres out here.
That's what I want.
Dude, they're like pushing close to 1 million.
Oh man.
Not 1 million, but like 5, I was like 6, 7, 800, 900,000 dollar range.
Well, isn't that what a regular house costs in Lakewood Ranch?
Yeah, it's about the same, but I would rather be out here and have some land.
Yeah.
Also, a Starbucks not too far away.
Yeah.
I would love to have a little bit of land. 5 acres out here.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous out here.
I want to have enough land that I can like ride an ATV on my property.
I'm really feeling that. Entering Hillsborough County. All right, guys. We'll enter Sun City Center here. It's 1:20 in the afternoon. Later on in the day, Riverview becomes a gridlock. It's unbearable. That trailer park down there. 301 is one of the nicest drives in the state of Florida. Goes through a lot of cool areas. It goes through Memphis Pills. It goes all the way up to Dade City, Bushnell, eventually Ocala. Then it runs all the way up to Jacksonville, Fernandina Beach.
I have a lot of memories on this road.
Oh yeah, especially we should do like a 301 tour. Sort of like.
We should.
Then on our next road trip, let's do that. On our next road trip when we leave. Next time we leave on a road trip, we just take 301. Like, where does it start? Sarasota?
I think so.
Like, start to finish 301 tour? That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Country road, take me home.
Then we'd be doing like Georgia and the East Coast pretty much for that.
Sarasota. You know that Bradenton in 1910 had the first bridge? It was actually a toll road. They were having toll roads out here in 1910.
Oh yeah.
To cross the Manatee River was a toll road. Don't hit that dog looking down. That dog down there.
The bird?
That bird down there.
Yeah, nobody wants to hit the bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
I used to look like a bird, now I trap like a bird. What a beautiful day, man. That bird down there. We're 40 minutes away from the best pro shop in Tampa. And actually 301 goes all the way through Tampa too. I didn't realize that. Those are the really crappy part of Tampa. I have no inclination to putting a sound system in this car, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't need it.
It doesn't really need it. It's not cool enough to even matter.
I mean, the only thing I might actually do is put the satellite radio back in it.
I hate satellite radio.
And paid for it. No, I like it because it has like bluegrass and like.
I got bluegrass on my phone. It's free.
Your phone has too many apps. What the heck is this? Oh, they're canoeing. Okay. There's a canoery over there.
Canoery? What the? Talk about language. There's a canoery down there. Yeah, I love how much of a hick you are, bro. What type of crap is there's a
I ain't here, bro.
Little Manatee River. So you can canoe down a Little Manatee River.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yes.
There's so much to do in this area. Like, we can go to a canoery.
That's what I'd rather get over a bike, a kayak.
So here's what we could do. We could get a roof rack put on this car.
Yeah.
And then we can carry a canoe on top of the roof.
Why don't we just get 2 kayaks?
Then we'd have to go to a kayakery. All those people are canoeing. There's a canoery over there. Oh man, you crack me up, bro.
But I want a kayak.
Having you around is pure entertainment,
I
man.
know.
You are pure entertainment.
A kayak. That's what I want. A kayak.
Just say kayak.
A kayak.
A kayak. There's a canoery over there. A canoe.
I want a kayak. You know the ones I like. I don't know if they make them anymore, but I like them.
Okay, so we're passing the area of Wimauma, which is the most Mexican area in Florida. About 40% of the population here is Mexican in Wimauma. Incredible restaurants in Wimauma. So we're going to be in Sun City Central to the left. Heading towards the right is Wimauma. And you'll start to see the architecture of the homes and lower trucks and stuff. You can tell there's a lot of Mexicans out here. A lot of agriculture and trucking jobs brought them over here, and they have a nice little community called Wimauma. There's actually a song on YouTube about Wimauma by Beto Quintanilla. It's about trafficking bricks inside of watermelons. Beautiful song. A beautiful song about trafficking bricks inside of watermelons. It's on YouTube. It's about Wimauma.
I'm not even surprised.
I am not even surprised with some of the things you find on the internet on your free time. You know, it'd be really trashy if you dyed your hair red.
I did that.
Okay.
Should I do it again?
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
En el pueblo de Wimauma. Pam, 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 pam. But anyways, yes, there's a Walmart Supercenter here up ahead. So if you want to live in a rural suburban Tampa suburb, this has the largest Mexican community in Florida, with the exception of, I think, Immokalee might be on par with it, and then you have Fellsmere on the East Coast, and then Homestead. Those are the 4 largest Mexican communities in Florida: Wimauma, Immokalee, Fellsmere, and Homestead. So if you're looking for a suburban, rural Mexican community, this is a great little area. The Mexican food out here is obviously on point. I come out here all the time for Mexican food. Really good Mexican food. Authentic, real Mexican food, not Alabama. Alabama is a term that I created to refer to like Alabama Mexican food. It's Alabama. It's a type of Mexican food you get in Alabama. Alabama. It's like Mexican food. Well, actually, in Ohio, we ate Alabama. It's like what American people think Mexican food should be, but in no term is it ever authentic.
Jose,
What?
I've seen that south of the border in South Carolina, and I think that's more of that.
Alabama.
I saw a picture. It's like
Well, that Mexican
fake
food we
nacho
had.
cheese.
That food we had in Ohio was garbage. The Mexican food we had in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just couldn't imagine, like, if I was a Cuban, selling like unauthentic Cuban food because the people that were eating it thought it was good. Never in the world. What's wrong with authentic Mexican food? Why change it? You know? I hate it. I've never liked Alabama. Like, I never liked it. Like, every time I went to a restaurant, like, when I first moved to Alabama, I was so excited because there's, like, hundreds of Mexican restaurants in every town. And then you went to one, went to the next, and I'm like, oh, they all taste the same. Oh, it's not really Mexican food. It's Alabama.
No, it's just that they're owned by the same company.
When you're recording, don't get that close to vehicles.
Okay.
This time I'll give you a warning. Next time I'm just going to sock you right in the eye.
No, you won't.
Alabama. One thing I love about this part of Florida is the Mexican food is on point.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite... I actually went to a Mexican restaurant the day I was at the car dealership.
Yeah.
I went to a Mexican restaurant in Bradenton, and it was like American Mexican food. Like, everybody there was American.
Mm-hmm.
Cooks, the waitress. But it was like a regional... I've never had it before. It's like Mexican food, but like regional Mexican food to this area. It was like key lime tacos and like just like coastal vibe, like coastal themed tacos.
Was it good?
I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It was not authentic in any way, but it was good. It was like regionally like seafood tacos and like just like Florida themed tacos. It's a Mexican restaurant that's right outside of it's right on US. Is it 301 or 41? I can't remember. I'm still getting used to this here. But there's a Toyota of Bradenton in South Bradenton, and right south of there's a Mexican restaurant. I think it's called, let me see, Mexico. Let me look it up. It wasn't like in any way authentic Mexican food. It was like a regional thing. So there's Ghetto Toyota of Bradenton, and that's on US 41. It's called Tamiami Tacos. Tamiami Tacos in Bradenton. And it was kind of interesting because it wasn't like authentic, but it was good. It was their own version of tacos in a good way, you know? But that's the thing. If you're going to make your own version of something, it has to be good. You can't make your own version of something and then have it suck. And then have millions of people like it, where you have to have them all over the country. You know there's a Del Taco in Bradenton?
Never had it.
Never had it. Every time I go to California, everybody's like, yo, you should try Del Taco or Texas. We have it in Bradenton.
You have it in Bradenton.
You know what else we have in Bradenton? We have a Skyline Chili, like the one they wanted us to try in Cincinnati.
Why don't we just try them?
We should.
Like, do a YouTube video on it.
We should. Skyline Chili is right here in Lakewood Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And Del Taco. Those are two things that as we travel through other parts of the country, what I'm trying to tell you is that
there
in Bradenton...
was a Skyline Chili in Naples, and it was there for years, and we never went to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you is that there's things that people want us to try, like when we travel to other places.
Yeah.
And we don't even have to travel. Like, there's a bunch of stuff right here.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I don't even think that's appropriate for YouTube, Jose.
Okay. Valencia del Sol, which means violence under the sun.
And it's 55 plus. That's scary.
Yeah. I don't like the 55 plus thing. I hate those communities. I feel like that's like almost as on par with like segregation back in the day. 55 plus is the equivalent of whites only.
Yeah.
Like really? You ever see like back in the day like whites only? Like one day in the future, people are gonna look at 55 plus communities and like documentaries. Like back in the 2023s, there were communities that only allowed people over 55 to live there. People were like horrified and shocked. Oh my God, that's horrible. What was wrong with those people? I'm that serious.
Yeah.
Mark my words, one day in the future, 55 and older communities will be looked at the same way we look at like segregation today.
Actually, like,
it's horrendous.
the thing is,
Why
with
can't I live there?
like 1997,
Why
they have the
haven't
age discrimination.
Why
Act.
haven't
Yeah.
like millennials and like generation whatever the crap is out now started to complain about 50? Why don't they want to move? Like they should just have equal rights, man. Right?
Because they want to put the old people together.
Millennials
Yeah.
need to seek equal rights with housing. That's the problem. We complain about equal housing rights. All those trailer parks that are 55 and over, we need housing too, bro. We need affordable housing too. You old piece of crap. Sorry.
Yeah. Every year, a new person turns 55.
Look at this.
Yeah.
New apartments going up right here.
Yeah.
I bet stupid YouTubers are gonna move into that building and blog
Yeah.
about their beautiful life in Florida and their luxury condo.
I think when I'm 55, I'm gonna move into one, like, do a bunch of stuff, get kicked out within a week, and they'll be like, yeah.
Dude, there's a drive-through Hungry Howie's
I know.
and a Dunkin' Donuts and a what else do you need?
Yeah.
And all these little the suburbs. Oh, there's a Publix there too. A Publix, a Dunkin' Donuts, a gas station, a white girl skateboarding. What else do you need to be happy?
Could you imagine our generation at 55?
Yeah, I could. I just see like houses burning and I just like in my mind like buildings burning and people running and SWAT teams chasing people, and I attack poodles and
Attack poodles.
So let me just show you guys something that I plundered from Alabama. This is my Alabama. I plundered this from a property in Alabama. Legally. Nothing. I did a trash out of somebody who passed away in Alabama. And this was inside of the garbage, inside a sofa that I threw out. Not bad. It's a beautiful bass. Let's see here. Stainless steel shiner. I like it. In Florida, if it's less than 4 inches, it's legal. I think this is less than 4 inches.
That's like 3.5.
Yeah, it might be legal. In Florida, if it's more than 4 inches, you can't. You have to have a concealed carry if it's bigger than 4 inches.
Oh.
You're also not allowed to open carry it, I think. But I have a fishing pole in the trunk, so we're good. We're going on a fishing trip. It's part of my fishing gear. In fact, we're on the way to the Bass Pro Shop to get a fishing license.
Yeah.
That makes it legal in Florida.
Yes. And I'm gonna find.
I want to bite your jelly roll.
Can we do that in private, please?
No video.
Yeah.
Well, you know better than to wear a tank top around me. You know you're gonna get bitten.
Private, please.
So it's got a picture of a bass chasing a lure. And it's got some weeds and a rock or two. It's one of the many things I plundered from Alabama.
I'm looking cute today. I got my polka dot shorts on and I got a pink workout shirt on.
I never thought I'd ever be able to afford a Raptor. And now that I can afford it, I don't want the monthly payment.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I never thought I could afford it.
I mean, it is a Ford, so.
I think it's got like a 6.4 engine. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's a big engine. I think we're now officially in Riverview. More luxury apartments. That apartment down there.
I like those.
Yeah, we're officially in Riverview. You might want to drive because traffic here gets chaotic.
Huh?
In a little bit, traffic will get like horrendously bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're building a lot of these luxury apartments for stupid millennials like us.
I like our.
Are we still millennials or have we turned boomers yet? When do we turn into boomers?
We don't. It's baby boomers.
We'll turn into baby boomers
We'll
soon?
still be millennials. It's just what the generation was called.
So we're never going to turn into baby boomers?
No.
We'll always be millennials?
Yeah.
We just won't be young anymore?
Yeah.
That's a horrible idea. They should make it where like you turn into something else. Like you metamorphose. Once you get old enough, you can turn into a millennial. And then you get old enough, you turn into a boomer. And then you can turn into a racist eventually. What's the generation older than the boomers?
I don't know.
Big Ben Road. But see, like the Ford Raptor, like when they first came out, weren't they like really cool looking? Now they're just like normal looking.
Yeah. I mean, if you want a Raptor, we can get a Raptor. It's not a big deal.
I think the gas mileage has to suck with a 6.4 engine.
I don't know.
I think that's what they have. I'm not sure. Another Publix?
Yeah.
Wow. Got Publix down there. Dollar General. This city has like the worst traffic congestion ever.
Yeah. I'm trying to drive like.
That's why I like where we live, like by Lakewood Ranch, because like it's not
Yeah.
congested. So as you get like clearly closer to Tampa, it like turns into a nightmare.
Yeah. Trying to drive like I'm going somewhere, so.
This guy's got a mini skid steer.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. house up there. Look at this one. He made it all the way to the...
But he doesn't want to. I'm giving him the space.
To back up. What an idiot. No, a pedestrian with a bicycle was going to ram right into him and cause a huge scene, because that's how stupid Florida people are.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to, like, purposely walk over here and, like, bike right into him just to cause a scene.
Yeah.
Hillsborough County. Hillsborough to the Hillsborough. You hear me, Wody? He's got no space to back up. Eventually, a pedestrian's going to come along and, like, hit him with a stick or something. That's how dumb Florida people are.
Yeah.
Just a matter of time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's talking. Look at this one. He's like way. Look at this one. He's like, he didn't pick. He's like walking. I don't know what the crap's not even in the lane. He's like way over there.
This
one
guy
honks
is.
a horn for no
That
reason.
one honks a horn because this one is impairing their vision.
Oh yeah.
So if this guy would just back up.
Florida people are so arrogant, bro. It's just como basura central. This one's got a turn signal, but he's not going. He's just not. Look, he hasn't realized that yet. Go, you can go. No, this one can go, but they don't.
Yeah.
Go, women! The guy with the trailer went. He could have gone easily. Bunch of new suburban looking crap. Traffic here.
And then, like, I can tell they're arguing in there.
Traffic in this city, in this little area here, later on today, like, it's only 140 right now. At 340, 440, you don't want to be out here.
Yeah.
Ay, 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 se me para el corazón cuando yo a ti te veo manejar y que no sabes manejar. That mailbox right there. We are at 11:30 in the morning. We're 35 minutes to St. Petersburg. But by 4 in the afternoon, we're like an hour and 20 minutes from St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
Panther Trace. Pantetrase. Doesn't sound very nice in Spanish. Panther Trace sounds beautiful in English. Sounds horrific in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, Pantetrase.
It does
like
sound terrible.
Pantetrase. Sounds like the panther's got lice or something.
Yeah.
Panther's got lice or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Violencia del Dio, or the crap that.
Yeah.
Violencia del Sol. What is that Italian for, like, violence underneath the sun? Sounds beautiful in English. I live in Valencia del Sol. Look it up in the dictionary. Valencia del Sol is Italian for violence underneath the sun.
Well, it is the older generation that's living there, so yeah.
I live in Violencia Aggravata. Doesn't that sound like beautiful in English?
Yeah.
I live in Violencia Aggravata.
I would not want to live there.
It's like Spanish for like aggravated assault. I live in homicidio a sangre fria.
Yeah.
I live in cold-blooded murder. It's funny how like these communities be having like the most violent names in Spanish.
Yeah.
You know, like, or Italian or something. We just bought a house in Sequestro. That's Spanish for kidnapping.
Yeah, what was that? Oh, yeah. Violencia. Yeah.
Remember that community called Violencia?
We always joked if we had a child, we'd name it Valencia.
Yeah.
Violencia. Because in Spanish it means something horrible. In English
Oh, it
it
sounds
means
beautiful.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful.
It's like they just picked up like a crime statistics chart and started naming communities after. This one's Violencia.
Yeah, we wouldn't actually do that, but yeah.
This one's Asalto.
Yeah.
I live in El asalto. Okay, why are you stopping?
Because
He's stopping, but there's nobody in front of you. You're slowing down because he slowed down, but nobody in front of you slowed down. Usted come basura, man! Ow! Why you hit me? You know I'm armed.
No, you're not. Jose,
What?
are you a sane adult?
It's like they picked up a Spanish analytics for crime list and they're like, okay,
I was like, oh, this sounds beautiful. Let's name ourselves
name the whole community after crimes in Spanish.
Violencia Asalto.
Oh yeah, I live in a Salto. I live in El Robo.
El Robo.
They do be naming like communities in English after like stuff
Like
in Spanish
things that
and
are like
Italian.
extremely violent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barrigona.
Yeah, Barrigona Cove.
Yeah, that's over in
Yeah.
so there's gonna be a huge slowdown when you actually get to Riverview, which is like the center of Riverview is up ahead.
Yeah.
But you're around here already.
School district services. Couldn't even put the name of your school district there. It's just school district services.
Looking for a list of crimes. Asesinato. That's murder in Spanish. Doesn't that sound like a pretty community name?
Oh yeah.
Asesinato.
Asesinato. I think I've seen a
Go
community
away,
called
drive! Asalto.
Mm-hmm.
Amenaza. Does that sound pretty?
Yeah.
Oh, I bought a house in Amenaza.
Amenaza.
That means like threats. Robo de auto con violencia. Aggravated car burglary.
Yeah.
Look at this. Arma mortal. Robo de arma.
Oh, I think I've just picked up a baby naming book here.
Robo de arma. That's like robbery with a weapon. My grandparents got a place in Robo de Arma. Sequestro. Doesn't that sound pretty? Sequestro?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
That does sound like a community. Sequestro. Oh.
Dude, everything that like people name their like English communities, like they have no idea what it means in Spanish. Like, oh, we're renting a place down in Sequestro, Florida.
Like their community.
Look at how pretty this sounds. Encarcelamiento.
Oh wow! Please tell me the meaning.
It's like a resort right there, like a resort community. Encarcelamiento means like when you like kidnap somebody, but then you also imprison them at the same time.
Kidnapping with imprisonment. Yeah, that's a great child name or a community name.
Acecho.
Acecho.
Acecho means like I think it means to like grab somebody or something, like in a weird way. El Robo, which is the robbery.
El Robo.
Graves con pistola. Pistola.
Pistola.
Did you see the house that just hit the market on Pistola Drive?
Oh my gosh, this does sound like either a community name or like some messed up baby name book.
Yeah. Those are like communities people like up north moved to in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Homicidio.
Mm-hmm.
Cargos de Armas. Oh, do you see that new property that showed up on Cargos de Armas Lane?
Like, I'm surprised that, like, there isn't a
Okay,
community called the Armpit in Spanish. What is that? Armpit.
Okay, so why would you need a list of crimes? This is what I don't get.
Yeah.
Delitos. Doesn't that sound like a place people would move to?
Yeah, what's...
That's like a name of a community in California. Other than Delitos, California.
What's armpit in Spanish?
I'm not sure. Delitos means like crimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how like every crime in Spanish sounds like a nice community name in English.
I know, right? Yeah.
Everything my uncle, like I had my uncle, I was hanging out with one of my uncles the other day, and I was talking to him about all the crimes he committed, and I had my wife friend in the back seat, and he was like, "Oh wow, man, is he buying property somewhere?" My uncle's like, "Asalto agravado, uso de armas, homicidio y secuestro." That's why my uncle's like in the front, like telling me all the crimes he's ever committed, all the crimes he's been charged with. My friend's like, "Is he buying real estate somewhere?" I'm like, "No, he's just telling us all the crimes he's committed lately."
That's scary.
Truck right. There's an Audi's right there.
Yeah.
I don't like Audis. They're popping up.
I don't like them. Like,
aren't they expensive for one? Like
no, they're actually really cheap, but I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. I think it's that like they charge you up front.
What do you mean they charge up front?
It's like that quarter you gotta put in to get a car. You get it back at the end, but then you have to come up with a quarter
to get a shopping cart.
Yeah, and when you return it, you get your quarter back.
A homeless person's never gonna steal a shopping cart because they're not gonna lose a quarter.
Yeah.
I think this is like Riverview here. We might be entering Tampa soon. Let's see here. Robo Agravado.
Agravado.
This is like the actual town of Riverview here. Lots of shopping and stuff. We'll be entering the Tampa area soon, I think, because once we cross, let's see what areas we leave Riverview. Yeah, once we get out to the interstate, we'll be in Tampa.
Yeah.
Nice old house right there.
Yeah.
Riverview, take me home to the place of Riverview. Riverview. It's 5 miles away, but it'll take us at least 11 minutes. And we'll be in the Tampa area once we get on the other side, but you're still in the Riverview area in a sense. Yeah. Isn't there a really good Cuban restaurant last time around here? Like, it was like a bakery that had all types of great stuff.
Yes.
Colombian style. That's the second Colombian flag, Puerto Rican flag. Oh, it's like a food truck park. Yeah. Can you please drive like you're going somewhere?
I am.
You're getting passed by people on the right lane. That lets you know you're an idiot.
Well, you have the option of driving.
I have the option of screaming at you while you drive by, Lee. That's even more fun.
I know.
If people are passing you on the right, you are A, a come basura. B, tremenda come basura. C, come basura, mija. Or D, come basura.
Are you done?
Or E, all of the above. E comes after D, right? A, B, C, D, E. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to sing it. I couldn't just word it. I had to sing it. So
I know. I have to do the same thing with like the lower, like S, T. Yeah. Which one comes first?
You have to sing it.
Yeah. Everyone. It's like you have to sing it to know where the letter falls in the number and to count. There's only 26 letters, but you have to figure that out.
It's a Jeep store? Truck store. How many golf carts do you need? We're still on Thru on one technically, right?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like we made a left turn when we didn't?
I know.
Lost. Dragon fruit. Oh,
we both said ooh at the same time.
The apartment's over here.
Yeah.
On this side.
I almost bought dragon fruit the other day when we went to.
Go, women, pick up speed! Scream at me one more time, see what's gonna happen to you. That's what I thought. We're gonna stay on 301.
Those apartments look nice.
Napa City. No, this area sucks. The traffic here is very bad. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near here. This is like a bottleneck of traffic here. Mm-hmm. It would suck to live out here.
Well, the expressway is right there and right there.
Yeah, it's gridlocked most of the time. It's not gridlocked yet, but it will be later on today. When does the sun go down later? I hate how early the sun goes down these days.
Yeah, about March, April. So you got a month or two. Usually around holiday.
Napa City.
It starts switching out.
I think now we're entering the Tampa area.
Continue on US 301 north for 3 miles.
I'm going to turn
In
right.
half a mile,
looking up on the internet. It says it's gonna hurt for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy you some more ibuprofen.
So you can only take ibuprofen for 3 days in a row, technically.
Really?
Yep, it messes up it messes up stomach ulcers. Yeah, so it's really not good for me.
Okay, so
right here. Just run him over.
Okay.
Turn right onto Crescent Park Drive.
You never run me.
No, I don't.
In half a mile, turn right onto South Falkenberg Road.
Okay, so take a right when it ends. Not here. You have 2 lights for some random reason. I don't understand. Why are there lights back here? There's like nobody out here.
I don't know.
Well, before it turns red on you, man.
You don't. I know.
If it turns red on you, I'm gonna be very aggravated.
I know.
My head will explode. You'll have to clean my brain material off the ceiling.
Yeah. We're not that cartoon.
That lake's gonna have good bass. I guarantee you. See that lake right there? Any lake near a commercial plaza always has good bass. Not sure why.
This is the type of place they have a post office.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the post office.
Yeah.
That's no point.
I could do it in the morning.
No, you gotta do it today.
Okay.
Turn right onto South Falkenberg Road.
Watch your mouth. More apartments. I wouldn't.
Those are like the ugliest apartments. I don't like that color yellow.
Houston looking apartments.
It all just looks like yellow,
It looks
and
like
brown, and
Looks like Houston.
yeah.
Houston looking apartments.
Yeah, I don't like yellow. Or at least that yellow. I like bright yellow. Just not mustard yellow.
Continue on South Falkenberg Road for 1.5 miles.
I have to charge this one. Yeah, I should probably charge it. I don't have a charger right here?
You don't have a charger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sitting on it, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bass fishing! Even these rubber heavy duty mats are already starting to fold up. Everything you get from Toyota is like crappy interior quality stuff. It's aggravating. Country road, take me home to an endless traffic jam outside of Tampa. I would rather drive to Tampa through here. It takes a little longer, but it was a nice drive. Kind of relaxing, and it wasn't as chaotic as being on the interstate.
Am I turning or going
You
straight?
keep going straight. You gotta go straight.
Yeah, that's a turn lane.
So here's what you're doing. Once you get past this highway, you're turning right.
Okay.
After the interstate, you're turning right.
Okay.
There's a Topgolf and a Bass Pro Shop. I'm going there and get my fishing license and quite possibly some other things Kate doesn't know about.
Jose, if you're going to a Bass Pro Shop, I already know you're going to walk out with stuff.
I am going to show you that I have discipline. See, that's the thing you don't know about me. I'm a disciplined person. And I'm not going to spend money on stuff we don't need.
I saw the twinge in your eye. I know there's...
No, I'm dead serious. Like, you walked into that shoe store yesterday, and like, all of a sudden, we walked past the shoe store. Next thing I know, Kate disappears. You're in there looking at a $200 shoe. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, we're not... like, if you really want to, like, save up to buy a house, you have got to stop impulsive buying. Like, we have to, like, stop it. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to have to make changes that are healthy. If you keep being impulsive, like, shopping, like, you just bought new shoes, like, not long ago.
And they're already wearing out and hurting my feet.
Too bad.
I want something that's going to last.
bad.
In good quality.
You know what will last? A job. You get a good job, I'll last you a long time.
No, I need shoes that I can actually move around in.
I need a wife that actually has a job. And then I can travel by myself. It'll be cheaper. I can fly to places and drive. Like, what? Ow. Get on the right. Center line. What is this place? Don't tell me you're driving. It's called
Bubba's.
Bubba's. apartments behind a row house. This is like what America will become, one giant apartment complex with restaurants in front of it. This ain't a bad looking area for somebody moving to Tampa. There is a lot of work in this area. You can tell by the fact there's traffic everywhere. I mean, not now, just give it an hour or two.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Palm River Road.
There's an Asian community somewhere in here. I'm not sure why. Or who. Maybe it's Indian. There's a lot of Indians in this area. Notice how many Indians there are? Aren't
Turn
our
right
neighbors
onto
Indian?
Palm River Road.
I think they're Indian. I'm not going to ask them. That's wrong. Falkenberg.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
So, let's see.
So eventually I'm gonna make left
Yeah,
turn.
you'll make a left turn right here. You see the Bass Pro Shop on the left.
Indoor skydiving?
Wow, okay. And a Top Golf.
Can I sign up for the indoor
I'm
skydiving?
sure there's a weight limit on it. Yeah. Fat people can't do fun stuff. Maybe consider losing weight. Ow! I need my eyeball to see. Ow.
I didn't even touch him and he's like freaking out.
There it is, Bass Pro Shop. There's a Dave's and Buster's in here.
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, this seems like the type of place where you can spend some money.
In 600 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Not bad. You know what's odd? We're as far from the Bass Pro Shop now as we were when we lived in Naples.
Really?
Yeah, what, 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
That's what it was in Naples. I think this area is good for us. You can spend a crap load of money.
They got the Isla Morada Fish Company restaurant here.
I'm not an Islam person.
What?
Oh, they have the Isla Morada Fishing Company?
You have
It's got
arrived.
the alligator thing I like?
I don't think they carry that anymore. But who knows? Maybe it's on the menu.
You said Islam Morada. They said Islam something. I was like, no, I'm not into that.
Why would I say that?
That's what I understood when you said it.
It took you a minute to figure out what I was saying.
Just spin around. There's hundreds of parking spots to choose from. She can't figure out which one she wants. And then when she picks one, you're not even parked in it, right?
You're gonna continue complaining?
What exactly are you doing?
Pulling into a parking
You're
spot.
parking next to a Ford Ranger. That's dangerous.
How?
It's a Ford Ranger.
How?
It's got like parts from 10 different other Ford Rangers. You're still not parked right. You're still like covering the lane.
No, I mean perfect.
In the back, yeah. Let me see, You know, like, one thing I'm really proud of is being a good driver. And one thing I'm really embarrassed of are bad drivers. And, like, being married to somebody who's a bad driver is about, like, the absolute most disgusting thing that could have happened to me. Like, if there's one thing that aggravates me as bad drivers and I'm married to you, and it's, like, the one thing that I hate the most in life, and I'm married to it. There's a crow underneath that van up there. That Jeep's from Mississippi. Like, no, don't touch me while you're driving bad. No, I don't want to be kissed by somebody who can't drive. I don't want to be loved by a bad driver. Get off me. Get off me. I don't want to be loved by a bad driver. No. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm leaving now. You're not going to go in there with me?
You wanted to go in there and get everything done quickly.
Ow! Please don't finger my ear.
I'm trying to
Get off me. Get off me if you're bad driving.